Hello and welcome back to Lou Lune Story Log, where we uncover the real stories behind the music.
You know, looking out the window tonight, it's just so peaceful. The whole city seems to have finally quieted down.
It really has. It's that kind of quiet that feels reflective, which is actually the perfect atmosphere for tonight's story. It's a very personal ode from an artist to his wife.
And it's not quite the love story you might expect. There's this incredible tension right in the lyrics.
Right.
He uses these words like tiny and fragile to describe her, but then immediately follows them with mighty and brave. It just completely reframes what you think of as strength.
He really sets us up for that contrast, doesn't he? The song opens with this incredibly delicate memory of when they first met.
You can almost see it.
Yeah, the endless blue sky, the sea breeze, and the light catching the freckles on her face.
And the glint of her locket, it feels so soft, almost like a painting. But that softness, it's a bit of a misdirection.
It is, because he pivots so quickly from that idyllic scene to the reality of their life. He even calls it a David versus Goliath battle.
That reality was, well, the hardship of military life. It's not just about moving, it's that constant instability.
Right. He mentions that even the realtors were amazed at how she handled it all. But the image that really sticks with you is this small woman, climbing onto military trucks.
And waving down rushing buses. She was just in command. And that one anecdote, the pickpocket incident, that's where it goes from observation to just pure awe.
Oh, that scene is so powerful. Because he admits he just froze.
A very human reaction.
Totally. But she didn't even hesitate. She just stepped right in and handled it.
And that's the moment. That's when the meaning of his heart going thump and flutter totally changes,
It's not just butterflies anymore.
Not at all. It's the shock, the respect of realizing the person you thought you had to protect is actually protecting you.
It really circles back to a vulnerability he admits to early on. When he asked his mother, can she really raise a child just because she looks so small?
Yeah. He was putting his own fears on her, but his mother's response, that's the emotional anchor of the whole thing.
It really is.
She just says, my son, it's love that raises a child. And that is such a comfort for anyone who's ever felt like they weren't enough. Strength isn't about muscle, it's about care.
And we see that care last all the way to the end of the song, when they're crossing the long river of time together.
She's leading a choir, and he tells her, don't sigh at the mirror.
So tender.
It is. He's seeing her, really seeing her, and saying that while our bodies change, the bond they built is held fast. Their love is what's timeless.
It's just a beautiful story. And as much as we can talk about the lyrics, the real weight of it all, I think you can only really feel it in the melody itself.
Now, shall we go meet the song contained in this story?
Please subscribe and like.
You.
You're small, but you are mighty. You're tiny, yet you stand so brave. My heart goes thump. My heart starts to flutter. I love you till the very end of time. The sky felt impossibly high, a deep and endless blue. That day comes rushing back to me, the very first moment I saw you. A few freckles near your eyes caught the light as you smiled. The line of your blouse, the shine of your locket glowing softly in the afternoon sun. A gentle sea breeze brushed past us as you laughed, holding the baby close. In that single second, my heart stopped, then fell straight to the ground. You're small, but you are mighty. You're tiny, yet you stand so brave. My heart goes thump. My heart starts to flutter. I love you till the very end of time. So fragile, so small, yet like David, you brought your Goliaths to their knees. The courage to wave down a rushing bus, the nerve to climb onto a military truck. You are small, you were strong, and in that moment my heart thump, thump once again. Looking at your delicate frame, I once asked my mother, can she really raise a child? My mother smiled and said, my son, it's love that raises a child. And look at us now, our children have grown tall and strong. Still the weight of the world rested on those small shoulders. Following my life in the military, moving from place to place. Even seasoned real elders were amazed. So small, they said, yet so brave. When pickpockets closed in around me, you didn't hesitate, you stepped right in. You handled everything, small but fiercely brave. Even in this lonely land, sheltering our home and our life. Through every struggle, through every shift, you held us together with those steady hands. Crossing the long river of time, beneath the gentle glow of sanctuary lights, I see you leading the choir so softly. And once again, my heart misses a beat, it slips away from me. The years have passed, so don't sigh at the mirror. My eyes are fading too, just small changes time has given us. I believe with all my heart that the Lord joined our lives, and He will hold us fast until He calls us home. My dear, my love, my everything.